Airbnb listings have been growing in Dubai, but how are they performing and what's the future? This is what we're discussing on today's edition of Inside AB. I'm Shruti Nair and this is Bernda Boosman. So Bernie, tell us about Airbnb. How big is it in the region?
Well, 5 years ago, of course, Dubai passed a law that said that you could lease vacation homes. And since then, at the moment, there's about 10,766 active listings on Airbnb.
Okay.
Total listings is a lot larger, actually. It's about 20,395, but they're all not necessarily being rented out and kept current. That's about 2% of households in Dubai, which, interestingly, is the highest proportion of all other key global cities.
Oh, very interesting. Huge numbers there. But where exactly are these listings currently?
So I think that most of them are in the places you would expect, for example, downtown Dubai, Palm Jumeirah, Dubai Marina, here in Media City, and Al Barsha have the highest density. Interestingly, there was a statistic today. Airbnb's best performing property in Dubai last year was a 6-bedroom, 7.5 bathroom villa on the Palm Jumeirah, which holds up to 12 people and goes for about $1,433 per night.
Oh, wow.
So it's a nice place.
Very impressive.
And generally, in the peak seasons in Dubai, Airbnbs will have an occupancy rate of about 65%, which is quite high. So they're performing quite well.
All right, great. Considering the world is moving towards a sharing economy, I would say that I would assume that it is performing well. But in terms of numbers and figures, do you have that?
Well, it's hard to tell. There's been quite a few recent studies recently. So one way to look at it is in terms of return on investment for the person who owns the house. Their return on investment, is about 2 to 4% higher than it would be if they were renting out their house for a long-term rental for someone living here. So that's one thing. Average daily revenues are kind of all over the place in Dubai. But for example, it's about $241 a night downtown, $350 a night on the Palm, $218 on the Marina, $129 in Media City, and $188 in Al Barsha. But there's another study that said that the revenue per available room of Airbnbs is actually going down and is going up for hotels.
Okay.
So there's a bit of conflicting information in terms of how they're doing, but I think it's quite clear that they're here to stay.
All right, interesting. Thank you so much for the insights, Bernie. So it looks like Airbnb is here to stay, like Bernie said. We will be back again tomorrow with another episode of Inside AB. So don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe.